This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Wednesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Oh, don't we look professional? That's a great photo of you, Adam.
Do you think? I thought an action shot might be fun.
Let's have a look. Oh, yes, and you managed to get the Monties in too. Let's have a look at mine, Susan.
Oh, give me a sec, I'm reading mine.
Packaging consultant, that sounds very good.
Well, Helen said it was only fair I had a new title after yesterday. The gel packs and wood wool I ordered should be here later this afternoon.
Right, are we going for an early lunch then?
No, just a minute.
What are you looking at on that thing?
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
This isn't good.
What?
Front page of the Bridge Farm website, look.
Bridge Farm needs you.
In the wake of the pandemic and after the folding of one of our major customers, Bridge Farm is fighting to survive. Well, that's upfront and honest.
Too honest. Reads more like a sob story than a business website. What is Tom thinking?
He's playing the sympathy card, I suppose. I mean, it's true, things have been difficult.
Not a good look, though, is it? He should be shouting about the produce, not begging.
Does sound a bit needy.
Desperate, more like.
I wonder if Helen knows what he's up to.
He hasn't mentioned anything.
Perhaps we'd better keep quiet then. She doesn't need more bad news so soon after yesterday's cheese delivery crisis.
What are you three gossiping about?
Oh, a pizza.
Yeah, I was just boring Clary and Susan with tales of Ian's latest creation, asparagus and goat's cheese with honey.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I meant to say, Henry and Jack said to tell you they gave the last lot 11 out of 10.
11? Can't they go higher?
Well, basically, if it's pizza, they'll eat it. I think Ian might need to widen his market research pool.
I'll tell him.
I'm sure Ian doesn't have anything to worry about. His pizzas will go down a storm. You still planning to launch at the Village Fete?
That's the plan. I know it's a bit different to what there has been before, but hopefully people will go for it.
Sure they will. I mean, everyone loves pizza, don't they? Especially when it's cooked by the local gourmet chef.
You don't look so sure, Clary.
What? Oh, no, they sound lovely. And I'm sure lots of people will love the pizza fan idea. And, of course, you and Ian deserve every success.
I'm sensing a but.
I just think you should steel yourself for some opposition, that's all.
You know, when it's like this, sun shining, us quietly stacking bales of hay, doesn't half take me back. Just have to close my eyes and I'm 10 years old again.
Haymaking when you were a kid?
Yep. If you were brought up on a farm, it was part of the calendar, like Easter and Christmas. It's only now, looking back, you realise it was the time of our lives. Oh, sorry. Listen to me going on. You must be bored to tears.
No, it's interesting.
Well, you're too kind, but thank you.
Did you have tractors and stuff then, or?
Or what, horses?
I don't know, do I?
Actually, there were horses, but on our farm we had tractors. I mean, they weren't like the ones we have now. My favourite one was a gold belly.
A gold belly?
Because the engine was golden. It was a thing of beauty. I remember the day it turned out. We'd never seen anything like it. Now that was a real game changer. Changed farming as we knew it, really. And before balers, farmers just stacked the hay with pitchforks. They built the hay into piles, ricks we call them.
Imagine doing this without a baler. It's hard enough with one.
I know. Seems incredible now, looking back. You seem to be enjoying it, though.
Yeah, I am. Didn't think I would. When Eddie asked me, I only said yes because I needed the money. Sorry, that sounds a bit...
No, not at all. Everyone needs money.
I got a place on this course, see? Advanced maths. It's like a summer school thing.
Good for you.
Yeah. My maths teacher said I should apply. I didn't think I'd get it, but I won a place. So now
you need to fund it.
The course is free, but you have to pay for expenses, and then there's train fare and that.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
So that's where the haymaking comes in.
Yep.
grungy. It's artisan pizza, not processed burgers. All Ian's ingredients are top quality.
I did try to explain that, but Jean said she thought a pizza van sounded more suited to a music festival than the Ambridge Village Fete.
Oh, she's got a cheat, that Jean Harvey.
Exactly. It's not as if Ian's just any old pizza cook.
But honestly, we've discussed this with them already. Tea and cake and pizza.
Village Fete needs to move with the times.
I find with people like Jean Harvey, the best thing to do is ignore them. Just pretend she's not there.
Might not be as easy as that. See, she's leader of the Ambridge WI now.
Jean Harvey? Oh, they must be hard up.
Well, I think they lost a lot of members during lockdown, so she saw a chance and grabbed it.
Sounds about right.
Not only that, but Pat Fletcher's her deputy.
Pat Fletcher?
And the pair of them have got quite hot and bothered about Adam and Ian's pizza van. They're going to write formally to the Fate Committee to object and try and get you kicked out.
Kicked out? Oh, really?
Let them try.
Yes, let them.
Oh, I don't know, Adam. It sounds like Jean and Pat mean business.
I'm worried things could turn nasty.
Well, maybe we should think about launching somewhere else. I mean, it'd be a shame, Ambridge's home turf, but I don't want to risk it being a failure.
Don't you dare. You're not backing down. That's what Jean and Pat are banking on. No, we've got to take 'em on. Stop 'em in their tracks.
Yes, but how?
Well, I don't know yet, but I do know that this is the mission I've been looking for. Adam, I'm going to make sure your pizza van is successfully launched at the Village Fete if it's the last thing I do.
Must say, you've done very well getting into that summer school. Sounds very competitive.
I didn't think I had a chance, to be honest.
You should have more faith. You're clearly very gifted.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's only a summer school. It's not like it's university or anything. But I'm hoping it might help me decide which of further maths or engineering I want to do at A-level.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that one. But I'm sure the summer school will offer some insight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm looking forward to the maths bit. Not the being in a big group of people I don't know bit.
It's normal to be nervous, but once you're there, you'll make friends.
I'm not really a friends kind of person.
No?
I don't know. I can never think of things to say to people.
Wait till you get there, you might surprise yourself. And for what it's worth, I think it's commendable that you want to pay your own way.
How do you mean?
Well, I suspect lots of young people would expect their parents to fund an educational opportunity like this. But you've sought out a job so that you can pay for it yourself. That shows character.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I think it does.
It shows there's no point asking my mum for money because she ain't got any.
I'm sorry, Brad, I didn't mean to.
She might have been able to help once upon a time when she had a good job that she loved. But in case you don't remember, she got the sack from there and now she's totally skint.
Brad, I'm sorry.
I'm going on my break.
I was mulling it over at lunch, and I still think a sensible conversation is the way forward.
Well, it would be if Jean Harvey was capable of sense. But that's not what we're dealing with here.
Susan's right, Helen. If Adam and Ian turn up trying to be reasonable, I think that'll just make her more entrenched, not less.
I could send her flowers, turn up to her house and serenade her.
Now that I'd like to see. Oh, I'll just go and get that.
I've got it. You and Ian should offer the WI an exclusive complimentary pizza tasting session.
Oh, do you think they'll go for that? Sounds like they aren't huge pizza fans.
Actually, I think they might.
You'll have to lay it on thick. Tell them you know that they're the experts where the Village Fete is concerned and you're keen to learn from their years of experience.
And then, once you're in there, you turn on the charm.
You are joking.
She's serious, Adam. You've got to pull out all the stops, bow and scrape and then hit them with the pizza. Once they've tasted how good they are, they'll fold.
You really think that'll work?
It just might.
Well, it's worth a go. I'll run it by Ian later.
So that was Tom, and he thinks there's been more traffic on our website.
What, since last night?
That's what he said. I mean, it could just be coincidence. We've had some really nice comments, and one of them from one of the customers whose cheese melted yesterday.
Really?
I know. saying how impressed they were with our quick response and that the replacement cheese arrived promptly and in perfect condition. We'll definitely order again.
Oh, well.
You know, I wasn't sure about Tom's strategy of being honest about our lost business.
Oh?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but he's been quite upfront on the website about the difficult couple of years we've had. I wondered if it looked a bit...
Desperate?
Well, yeah. But Tom felt that people would get behind us, would want to have a stake in our success. Maybe he's right.
Maybe he is.
Oh, I do hope so. You've worked so hard, both of you, coming up with all these new ideas.
Well, the website's all Tom, really, not me.
He's been working his socks off, hasn't he, trying to fit it all in before the babies come next week.
Yep. He wants to be able to take a bit of time off from the farm and be at home as much as possible, at least at the start.
Little does he realise that's when the hard work will really begin. Anyway, it's been agreed. I'll cover for him.
Oh, and we're so grateful. He keeps talking about his break. Between ourselves, I don't think he realises quite how full on it's going to be.
Well, you don't, do you, when it's your first?
Only for Tom and Natasha, it'll be their first and second, all in one go.
Oliver?
Ah, Brad, I thought you were unloading in the barn.
All done. You finished there?
Yes. I was just closing the gate when I spotted a hare out for an afternoon run. Do you see her? Just over there. Oh, no, she's gone. They're so fast. Ah, I can't believe how hard we've worked today. And yet Eddie says we're behind schedule.
Oliver, I'm sorry.
Huh?
About earlier.
Oh.
I didn't mean to go off on one like that.
No, not at all. I'm the one who should apologise. I was insensitive.
You were.
I was. And I'm very sorry to hear things are difficult for Tracy at the moment. Is she okay?
She's fine. I told you she's got a new job, so...
Yes, at the chicken factory.
Banter City, apparently.
Well, Tracy will fit in then.
Anyway, I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to. Just sometimes my temper gets the better of me. It's the only way I take after my mum, she reckons.
You know, I think you might be more like her than you think. Getting to know you this week, it's often struck me how much you remind me of your mum.
Oh, I get it. Your turn to offend me now, is it?
No, not at all. It's a compliment. You've got a good heart. Same as Tracy.
Ah, well, Mum's all right, I suppose.
She is. She's more than all right. We had some good times working at Grey Gables. I'd almost forgotten how funny she is.
She thinks she is.
She used to make me laugh. Once she had me in absolute stitches on the reception desk. I forget what it was about now, but I was doubled over, could barely speak, guests were there waiting, and I just couldn't pull myself together.
There she is, Tracy Orobin, comedian. I better go. I'll see you tomorrow, Oliver.
Yes. Bye, Brad.
Hello everybody，欢迎回来和周四一起听 BBC Radio 4 The Archers 学地道英语短语，学地道英语文化。今天是7月13号的这一期啊，今天的这个剧情比较杂，但是呢，其实很巧妙的把之前好多天的内容做了一个规整，很巧妙的串在了一起啊，说了前面的一些事情。那么今天的主要的几根支线呢，第一个是Helen， 还有昨天的这个 Susan 啊，然后今天加了一个 Adam 啊，然后我待会儿来说一下 Adam 跟 Ian 的故事啊。然后他几个人在围绕昨天那个他们这个不是 Grey Gable， 昨天的那个他们的这 Ambridge Farm 的这关于这个 cheese 的问题，还有他们这个品牌的宣传的问题，尤其是在这个疫情影响之下他们的生意的问题啊，他们这个做了一个规整，然后带出一个支线，就是 Adam and Ian 这两个人他们也是在疫情影响下，那么 Adam 是这个 farm 的也是一个主管之一了，那么 Ian 是谁呢？很有意思， Ian 是这个 Adam 的伴侣。But actually they are homosexual, OK？ Ian 他们其实是对男同。那么然后呢 ，Ian 呢其实是一个 chef 是一个厨师。那之前是在这个做大厨的。那么由于疫情影响，也是关掉了这个店。那么所以他现在转战这个只能做这个退而求其次做这个 pizza van。对 Adam and Ian are trying to try some pizza van 啊，他们想做自己做这个 pizza 生意，等于是档次降下来了。所以这个疫情在英国的这个冲击可见一斑了。好，那么这是一根支线带出来的，都是说其实疫情之下大家这个日子都过得不好，大家也对一些手艺人的小生意啊，但是有的时候我们真的对位起来真的是全球不是一样吗？对，很多有一技之长的做点小生意的这个家庭，其实受到的冲击是极大的啊，远比大企业大。那么第二个呢，也是说了昨天这个 等于是 Brad 还有这个Tracy 对吧？这 Tracy 儿子和 Brad 还有这个 Oliver， 就是其实他这来帮工的就是 Oliver。那么他们之间的一些冰释前嫌的一些事情，好，大家来看一下啊，短也不是很多。那么首先有一个没有出场的就是 Helen 的哥哥 Tom， Tom 躲到后台去了。他们躲到后台去干嘛呢？就是做他的网站去了。而且有一个背景，大家再回忆一下，就是 Tom 的媳妇儿就是Natasha 已经怀了双胞胎，对吧？已经怀了双胞胎，那么马上就要生了，所以 Tom 呢是希望能够在孩子马上降生之前呢，赶快为家庭的这个生意呢，在这个网站上再多做一点。然后因为孩子一生下来肯定很忙，两个孩子一起降生嘛，很忙，他就要休一段时间的假，所以他赶紧的要利用这一点时间来做一点事情。所以他今天在网站上公布了一个什么公布了这个 Amber Farm need your help 就是这样了嘛。然后从这个 Susan 的角度来说 ，Susan 说了这么一句话，他说 He's playing the sympathy card，He's playing the sympathy card。这个跟我们的中文的翻译是一模一样的，就是他在打同情牌，大家来帮 Amber 吧。我们之前的几年这个生意是被这个疫情冲击的一塌糊涂啊，所以他是打这个牌的。He is playing the sympathy card，OK？ 好，那么这是一个。然后他们一开始呢，他看到这个网站上这样说呢，他们其实有点就是 Adam 还有 Susan 还有另一个好像是Christine 这三个这个员工等于是有点 gossip， 那么他们觉得这个 Helen 肯定会不开心，而且好像 Helen 并不知情这个事情，然后就岔出去说这个 Adam 跟 Ian 的这个做披萨的一个事情了所以他们就说了一个很夸奖 Ian 的话，他说 especially it is cooked by the local gourmet chef。 那么这里有个单词呢，其实是用法语词变过了 gourmet， 表示美食的美食家的。那么 Ian 其实是个专业的厨师，是个大厨师，水平很高的一个。那么水平很高的一个大厨回来做这个披萨，就好像一个中餐的大师傅能做这个八仙过海这样的菜的，今天给你去包包子了这个真的是大材小用。但是我们可以学这个词叫 by local gourmet chef，OK？ 然后他们也开始叽里呱啦就说，然后呢关于这个披萨店，当然一开始一顿夸了，那么披萨是，所以这个其实 Adam 很骄傲的 ，Adam 说了一句话，他说 it is in the top quality ingredients instead of processed hamburger。他说我们这个披萨是一个顶尖的食材做的，不是一个流水线上的这种加工出的这种 hamburger。那么但是你无论如何，你这是个披萨呀，但是你这个档次就是这么回事呀。那所以这个如果搞那么大的差值，你说的精品披萨也好，怎么披萨，奢侈披萨也好，你不可能卖出那种大厨的这种大菜的，对吧？你不是卖饭店那种龙虾这种大菜的这种价格的呀。所以呢，其实 Helen 也挺毒的。Helen 在这个 Susan 在评论的时候，他说了一句话，他说 I'm sensing a but， 就是好像我在等我已经感觉到你要说 but 了这个很有意思就是大家知道英文这个让步状语 but 是用的非常多了，先了一顿夸表示一种礼貌，然后才把这自己的真正的意见说出来，叫用 but 转折结构，我们称之为 A but B 的转折结构。那么这个 Helen 说了一句话，他说 I'm sensing a but， 蛮有意思的。好，然后又回到了这个 Brad 和这个 Oliver 在说的一个事情，他们回顾当年这个刚刚这个等于是也是拖拉机刚刚引进的时候他说了这个 Oliver 说这句话也是个比喻，他说 That was a real game changer。 那么这个 game changer 呢，其实我们可以去好好想一想，这个在西方的英语当中呢，其实我们很喜欢把这种game 这个词来用，它表示一种游戏，但是我们知道在这个真正经济学里面 game 可以指博弈，那这可大可小，所以就是说现在这个商业的环境是怎么样的，或者说科学的技术什么都可以称之为在这个行当当中是一种 game， 这个行当就是 game。 那么制定游戏规则的人，大家知道这才是真正的大佬，对吧？能够改变游戏规则，能够让这个商业换一种做法，让这个生意换一种做法，或者说让一个行当一个产业，比如说农业有一种新的玩法，这个都叫game changer。 所以这个蛮有意思的，这个表达大家可以去学一下，非常地道这个拖拉机是个 game changer， some kind of new or cutting edge technology can be a game changer。 A guy can be a game changer， 所以这个地方都非常非常有意思。A new company can be a game changer。 You can say Steve Jobs is a game changer。 You can say Apple the company is a game changer， 对吧？他改变了这个手机行当，所以这个非常有意思。然后他补了一句话，然后这个 Susan 也说了 Things could turn nasty。 那么什么意思呢？就是Adam 跟 Ian 他要去做这个披萨，在哪里做一个小试牛刀呢？他就是前两天说的这个，因为他们这个村里要搞那个叫 fate， 对吧？叫什么这个 fate。那他说this is more suitable for a music celebration music festival instead of a fete。那么意思就是说，更适合是这种音乐会里面，大家一边吃着披萨一边听听音乐会，这种对吧？我们今天这个村庄里面搞这个什么 fete 节，这个好像不是很合适。所以然后他们还有2个竞争对手，也就是趁着这段疫情的时候，有2个新的对手打进来，占据了他们好像村委会的，可能是这种概念，占据了他们村委会的一些职务。他们想把这个 Adam 跟 Ian 的这个生意给挤出去，因为他们自己要做个披萨生意，这就是商战。那么小的小村庄里面，其实也是商场啊，商场战场也是在那里。所以 Susan 补了一句话，他说 Things could turn nasty。真的有的事情会变得比较丑陋一点，会变得比较恶心一点，对吧？这也要打了。好，然后呢，这个 Adam 还是犹豫的，因为 Adam 他们还是觉得自己的还是这个属于这种档次嘛，然后有点觉得maybe we shouldn't take that kind of risk， 不应该冒这样的险，万一我们生意做砸了，我跟Ian这个 pizza van。上来对吧？你如果人家觉得人家做的比你好，口碑比你好，那你不是这个生意上来就砸了吗？上来这个品牌就打不出去，就完蛋了嘛？有点怕。那么然后这 Kristen 另一个这个女员工说，You are not backing down, you are not backing down。大家来看一下啊，这个是进行体表将来，但是其实是语气是一种劝诫的语句，你可不能退缩这种感觉啊。所以大家看它的短语 back down， 再看它的一个时态 be doing。其实是挺有意思的一种地道的英语的表达法 ，You are not backing down， 你可不能哦，就是这种感觉 ，You are not backing down。We've got to take them on。然后又接了一句 ，We've got to take them on。那么 take them on， 指的就是他们的2个的竞争对手 ，take them on 就是正面迎接他们，对吧？正面和他们这个开打，无所谓的，对吧？大家比一比，试一试，看看谁。好，然后后来这个 Oliver 和这个 Brad 的一个对话里面带出一个短语，这个短语也蛮常见的，叫 For what it is worth。For what it is worth。For what it is worth， 表示无论如何，无论它价值再怎么样，你做这个事情都是好的，都是这样子。For what it is worth, you are going to take the A level。就是这个 Brad 还是很会读书的一个人。然后又切换回来，这个 Susan 说到人们的关于这个餐饮啊，这些东西啊，他说了一句话叫 make it more entrenched。这个其实是蛮 formal 的一个语言，叫 make it more entrenched。entrenched 表示挖壕沟的意思是根深蒂固的。那么人们对这个事情会更加根深蒂固。然后继续他们就鼓励encourage Adam and Ian to try to launch their pizza van in the fete. And they say, once you are there, you turn on the charm. 很有意思啊 ，Once you are there， 这多打了一个 n。Once you are there, you turn on the charm. Turn on 大家都知道表示开关啊，就是这收音机的开关。Turn on the charm 就是你散发你的魅力吧。你们一旦到那里就开始真的让他们尝尝你们的这个优质的披萨，叫 turn on the charm。这个用法很有意思 ，turn on the charm 很口语化，非常非常地道的口语说法。然后呢，这个又回到这个 Helen 啊 ，Helen 自己接了个电话，就 Tom 跟他说这个事情了嘛，然后 Helen 自己来说这个事情了，就 quite upfront in the website， 指的就是他们这 Ambridge Farm need your help， 那么这一个就求救的这么一个宣传的一个 strategy， 对吧？这样一个宣传的一个 promotion strategy， 这么一个就 sympathy call 的打出去以后，它的反应还是不错的哦。There's more traffic 啊，这个我没有打，大家应该知道 traffic 不是指交通了，指的是流量，对吧 ？Quite upfront in the website， 这个 upfront 指的是在一个凸显的位置打了这样一句话。好，最后说了一下 Tom 啊，这 Tom 那个字，因为 Tom 马上我刚才已经交代了，他背景是 Tom 马上这个孩子要诞生了，他就比较忙了，所以他们会说 How full on he's gonna be。好 full on he's gonna be， 这个 full on 是什么意思呢？表示非常非常紧张，一个一般来说时间不会特长，一个短暂的一个精神极其紧张的一个阶段叫 full on， 这彻底就是拉满的，就是我们中文的感觉就是拉满弦这种感觉，弓箭都拉满了，因为他又要管家里生意，又要管2个小孩子，然后大家都知道新生儿的时候日夜颠倒的，这个是非常非常忙的，对吧？叫 full on he's gonna be 啊，他会非常非常忙。然后最后 Adam 补了一句话，这个也是一个口语的用法，他说 I will cover for him。I will cover for him 就是什么意思呢？这个不是掩护了，就是说，他的这个位置我来填补一下，因为 Adam 也是有管理经验的，他也是做这个 farm 的，对吧？他说，那么 Tom 不在这段时间呢，那么 Ambridge Farm 的这个经理啊，这个管理的事情呢，我来帮他做掉 ，I will cover for him 是这个意思。所以大家想想看，如果在公司里面，比如说有一个阶段你的同事可能要去做其他的一个紧急的事情，或者临时有假要请的话，比如说你要临时的接替他的一个位置，但是你不是 take over， 对吧？你这个也不是 take over， 你只是 cover for him for a while，OK， 为他来短暂的来接管一段时间，所以这个在职场里面是这样一个用法。那么最后呢，没有写什么短语，但是还是说到了 Brad 跟 Oliver 的问题，就冰释前嫌了，就是因为 Tracy 我们前2天交代了 ，Tracy 呢就是在这个 Oliver 手下做这个 reception 的，还有做这个 clean lady 的，对吧？所以他这个原来有一份比较好的工作。那么后来当中有一个剧情呢，就是 Brad 被这个 Oliver 给惹毛了。Oliver 夸他说Brad 你不像别人啊，都叫家长付钱让你去读书，你看你这个钱是自己挣的，哇，真了不起啊，的好孩子啊，这种感觉。那么 Oliver 这个 Brad 就光火了，他说我也想的呀，但是我必须来挣钱啊，对吧？因为我妈妈现在供不起我了呀，怎么样？他本来有一份怎么样就光火了。那么 Oliver 很尴尬了，就尬在那儿了。那么最后他们这个 Brad 回来主动的这个承认错误，他说我情绪这个冲动了我不是那个意思，对吧？然后两个人就冰释前嫌了。但总的来说呢，其实就会发现，就是无论如何，你会发现这些剧情就一直绕着这百姓的生活当中一些工作收入的下降，这就是疫情闹的嘛就是在这个广播剧里充分的体现出来了。不过好在现在英国欧洲甚至说整个西方世界都已经回去了都已经回到正轨了。我们也希望中国能早日也回归正轨。OK, that is all for today.